Well, on the Wichita ordinance case, the marijuana ordinance case, the Supreme Court decision, I think, affirms what we've been saying, which was that the ordinance, as enacted, is invalid and unenforceable. So that is now decided. Because the Kansas Supreme Court threw the ordinance out on a narrow procedural ground, that its proponents didn't follow the law in the way that they enacted it, the court didn't have reason to reach the broader constitutional question of whether or not a city has the authority to enact this sort of ordinance regulating criminal law penalties, regulating how criminal violations are reported, regulating the handling of criminal justice information. I still believe that current state law preempts cities from doing that, and I presume the city still believes it has that authority. And if that's the case, what that means is this dispute probably isn't over. I would guess that in Wichita or maybe somewhere else in Kansas, folks will try this again. This time perhaps they'll get it right in terms of following the law and process, and then we'll be right back to the same point on the larger question. So if that has to happen, it'll happen. I can't stop it. But it seems to me maybe a better way in terms of everybody's time and resources and efforts would be to do what I think should have happened in the first place, which is to concentrate this debate on Topeka. Folks that want the legislature to change law in one way make their case. Those who want it changed in another way can make their case. From my vantage point, the legislature now has an opportunity to make crystal clear, if it for any reason thinks the city's arguments may have some merit, that this field is preempted. And that the state does intend to occupy the field and not allow a patchwork of local rules to go into effect. So I hope the legislature will take it up and make that decision and make clear that they intend to preempt, or if they don't, make that clear as well, because it's so much better for everybody if the legislature will just decide rather than all of us having to fight it out in the court for another period of years.